Hey, my Jujubes, welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing today? Scoot this up for me, Kennedy. If you are new here, please don't stop. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. What's wrong? Just go on up under. Slide down up under. I forgot what I was just saying. If you are new here, please
like, share, and subscribe.
I don't know. Oh, I got Danielle here with me again. And today is Shot Friday. Shot.
I get my shots.
Okay.
We go to New Orleans.
So we're gonna do this. Get y'all shots ready. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time if y'all shot with me. Okay? Y'all ready? I've been on vacation, so I can't even say cheers to the weekend, but I'm gonna say cheers to the weekend. Ta-da, ta-da.
Got
Yep, that burned today a little bit. All right. So today I got seafood, of course. But I got it from this place called The Crafty Crab. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I ain't never had this one before. I had seafood, but not this one. So today I tried to get spicy. I'm going to put Issa in the middle. Hey, man, Mickey.
okay.
All right. I ain't never had this one, okay? So this is going to be my first time today. So if I be making some faces or something, or if I don't like it, just charge it to my taste buds and not to my, boom.
To the game.
Yeah, charge it to my, yeah. So, I left off with, I don't know where I left off at. I always do this to my, this is a big muscle. They tried it. Oh, I hope I don't get the gagging.
Why would you gag?
Because I don't like these big ones.
Then why would you eat it? I can't. I ain't about that life.
Okay. That one wasn't that bad, y'all. All right. So I left off with, I think, Morgan.
Salt.
Huh?
Sorry, you need some salt. Is this okra? I ain't never had okra.
Ooh, no, I don't like it cooked in my food. But a lot of people put it in their gumbo. But you're supposed to put it in at the end so it's not slimy. Don't say that. Why you make that face?
I don't know if I want to eat the rest of it.
Why? Because it got okra in it?
No, because it needs salt.
You don't want to go get none?
I don't feel like going to get none.
All right, you right.
So I'm going to eat my wings.
So, I think I left off with Bash came back. He didn't really come back. Morgan summoned him back to Michigan because she was being hot to try, and she didn't want to keep being hot to try, so she figured like I should just call my fiance back and stop acting crazy and go on and call him back so I can be acting right. Lies. So Bash comes back. They talk about going to Vegas, and he tell her like, you can't perform in Vegas. I know, but at least I can go support my friend. So when they get to Vegas, now man, she had just told Mickey like, we got to stop this. We can't continue this love affair that we start, and we got to stop it before it starts. So they get to Vegas. And of course, Issa comes to Vegas because he got to support Aria. And of course, Mickey comes because he can't let Issa travel, without him. It's a group affair type of thing. So when she gets to the Aria hotel, she checking in, and she got Masari with her and Yali Pop with her. And Bash is trying to check them in. Well, in the process of trying to wipe Yali's nose, because they flew, and Yali deaf, so it's different for her, flying up that high. She was irritable, she was crying, she didn't want to do this, she wanted to go home. Y'all can just go and take me home. I don't have to be doing all this. So she turned around to wipe, I think she turned around to wipe Yali's nose, either that or she turned around to wipe Masari nose. Something happened, and Yali wound up wandering off. And when she wandered off, where did she wander off to? Mickey. And so when she got around the corner, Mickey was right there. And so when Morgan finally looked back to see what was going on, she like, Yali, Yali Pop, now you know Yali can't answer because she deaf, so she can't even answer and say like, I'm over here. So Meek walked up with her like, I think I got something that belongs to you. And she's like, what are you doing here? And he like, I know you told me to back off, but I didn't come here for you. Like, I came here with Issa and we got some business that we got to handle, so we just all came or whatever. She was like, oh, he was like, believe me, I heard you loud and clear, like I ain't trying to bust up your groove or whatever. But by this time, he's holding Yali. Yali nose is running, so she done wiped it on his Versace shirt. But he love the kids, okay? He love the kids. So, she like, you know, when Bash come up, he like, come on, we got the room. She like, you already met on me. He like, yeah, he try to shake his hand. But mind you, Mickey don't like Bash either. But out of being respectful to Morgan, he shook his hand, and they went on. So they get ready. They go to the hotel. I don't know why they even brought the kids to Vegas. I'm going to go ahead and put that out there because I think when I go to Vegas, I ain't taking no kids to Vegas.
Children should not be in Vegas.
And they was babies. Like, they was 2 years old.
My niece was just in Vegas. She was like, it was naked women out there. I know.
Yeah, because you probably shouldn't have been in Vegas. But they went anyway. So they get to the hotel room. They try to get settled. And so they try to hurry up and get dressed to go to the show. Because imagine they running late. So when they get to the show, she walk up backstage and she hear Arya like arguing with the promoter of the show. And he like, sorry, if we don't have both of you guys, we can't do the show. We booked both of y'all. We didn't just book you. We booked Mo Money and you. And so if Mo Money can't perform, then it's a no-go. And she like, what do you mean? She was like, I can book my own show. She was like, you can, but we booked for both of y'all. So they're basically going back and forth. And Arya was like, what do you mean? It shouldn't be like that. I should still be able to perform. So when Morgan get up there, she's like, what's going on? And then Nick, white boy Nick, he like, this is about your ass. And she's like, what I do? And he was like, because you won't perform, they saying that she breaching a contract. And so she looked at Arya like, you know, basically like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know you signed no contract or whatever. So she's like, okay, well, I guess I got to dance. And Bash was like, no, you don't. Like, you don't have to do that. They can't make you do anything. And she like, I don't really have a choice. I can't just leave my friend stuck. Like, plus, this is a paying gig. Like, if she flakes on a paying gig, then her reputation is all messed up. Ain't nobody gonna be trying to book Arya no more in the Stiletto Gang if they just gonna be, you know, flaking on shows. And it's $100,000 show they was paying her. So they was paying her $100,000 to do the show. Like, I can't just be a flake on this. So she told Bash, like, I know you probably won't understand, but I'm gonna go ahead and dance anyway. Now, he don't want her to do it because he's from this prestigious family. His mama from Flint. She be trying to act like she's from England or London or wherever they're from, but that heifer from Flint. Okay, so you from the hood too, so don't get it twisted. She is. She be trying to act like she's Sadiddy. I don't like her. So, so she's like, I'm sorry, it is what it is. So she get dressed. Now, mind you, Morgan's MO has always been the deaf girl that can dance. Like, she always used to be like off beat or one beat ahead of the music or one beat behind the music. So people used to say that she just interpreted music differently. So people paying to see Mo Money and Arya because Arya sex sells. Arya be on the stage selling sex for real. So she's like, okay, fine, I'll do it. So she get dressed. She half naked for real, like all the rest of the dancers are on there. Okay. And they put on the performance. So they dancing. They got everything going on. It's popping. It's hype. Everybody hype. So in the backstage is Amik, Issa, Bash, and the twins. So when she get on stage and get the dancing and get the twerking, booty shaking left and right, Bash is like, oh no, I'm not about to stay around and watch this. I'm leaving. So he left. Not only did he leave, but he left the kids in the backstage too. Now mind you, they was with Issa and Amik. So they was safe. But it's the fact that you got so upset that I was doing something that I love to do and that I for real be putting on the back burner because you don't want me to do it. You gonna leave my kids backstage?
Yes. Even though I know them. You don't know
That's
them.
That's exactly what she said. She was like, I know them, but you didn't know them. But I'm going too fast. Okay, so she And the only reason she knew they was left backstage is because when they got to the end of their routine, they both came running out to her. So they hyping them up. Sorry dancing. Masari dancing, and so is Yara. So when they get done, Morgan like, where did he go? Did he lead them back here? And he like, yeah, he dipped out. And she like, he dipped out? Like, he, you know, like, what do you mean? And then Mickey like, they good, like they was good or whatever. And she like, that's not the point. Like, he should have left my babies, period. So she wound up calling him and basically telling him like, you got me messed up. You should have left my kids. If they was your kids, you wouldn't have did that. Because biologically, they are not his children. And she wound up hanging up. So Mickey asked her like, you good? She like, she nodded her head. He's like, words, Mo. Use words. Like, tell me if you good. Because if you ain't good, you know, I can make him disappear like that. Like, it ain't nothing. So she like, yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. I just had an argument with Bash. And he like, is you cool? She like, yeah. He like, because, you know, it ain't going to be no, I don't do that. So Mickey is the hood. Bring the hood to Vegas. He was bringing it to Vegas. Like, I got you, whatever you want me to do. So she go back to the room. Nope, I'm going too fast. So they leave the hotel, and she like, can you take me back to my room? And he like, yeah, I got you. And so when they was going outside, Masari saw, like, I guess it's like a light show they do at night or whatever.
They do.
And I've never been. But they do a light show at night. And he was like, look, mommy, look. You see the lights? You see the lights? And then she like, hey. He was like, hey. Talking to Mickey like, hey, you see the lights? You see the lights? And then Morgan was like, his name is Amik. Can you say Mickey? She like, Mickey, look. It's the lights. You see the lights? Like, he done got so excited. And so Amik is like, I'm looking, man. I'm looking. So they looking at the lights. They decided to go, like, walking to see the lights or whatever. So he got like Masari around his neck, and he holding on to Yara because she's sleepy. And so she's like, I can take one of them. He like, it's cool, Mom. Like, I got this. Like, I got your kids. You think I can't handle your kids? Like, I'm not saying that. Like, it's cool or whatever. So they go see the lights. He's like, she ain't gonna make it much longer. She probably gonna fall asleep or whatever. Got it. And so he like, I got her. She fall asleep. So they watch the lights. They hang out for a minute. So he like, do you mind walking back, or did you want to do something else? He like, it's cool, Mo. We can walk back. I'll walk back with you or whatever. Now I'll get you to your hotel room. So they go back. They had a good time. Like, they talking. Basically, he just tell, like, you know, motherhood looks good on you. You know, I've seen you in all your elements, but basically this motherhood one just looks best on you. So Yali Pop winds up falling asleep. They get on the elevator, and he like, you want me to help you take the kids upstairs? And she like, yeah, that's cool. Now, mind you, they got a whole bunch of sexual tension between the both of them. They really ain't supposed to be messing with each other. I'm going to stop saying they ain't supposed to be messing with each other, but I'm really just saying that they really feel like it's off limits for both of them for ready to be messing with each other. She used to be a Messiah's girlfriend, and she is Messiah's baby mama, but Mickey don't know that. And so it's just, she seems like off limits. But at the same time, he feel like if she want it, I'm going to give it to her. So they get into the elevator, and she like, man, like, sorry. She like, man, like, you know, I had a good time. This is no good. Like, we got to stop playing around with each other. Like, we too close for comfort. And he like, I know, but he like, you know, whatever you want to do is whatever I want to do. Like, you just give me the word. So they in the elevator, and she was like, I can't breathe. Like, I can't, you know, like, you too close, I can't breathe. So the book say they so close to each other that he asked her, like, can I touch you, love?
No.
I would have been like,
No. Not with these kids on here.
But he was holding one baby. She was holding the other one. They both asleep. But the book said that they were so close that when he asked her, "Can I touch you, love?" that their lips was already touching. And so he was like, "Can I kiss you, love?" I would have been like, like, yep, sure, absolutely, whatever you want to do. But before they could get it cracking, Masari moved to wake up. So when she tried to get out the elevator, she got both the twins, and she's like, "No, I can take it by myself. Like, I don't need no help." He like, "You gonna carry two sleeping toddlers to the door by yourself?" She's like, "It's okay. Don't worry about it. I got it. I can do it on my own." He like, "Morgan, let me help you." She's like, "No. She's like, "This is bad. This is not good." She's like, "We gotta stop this. She's like, we gotta stop acting like we don't have this feeling that we got going on with each other." She's like, "You trying to make a hoe out of me?" She was like, she was like, "I already feel like half a hoe for what I did at your loft last time. Now you're trying to make me be a ho-ho." She's like, "No, I want to be." She's like, "I want to save a little bit of dignity for myself." She was like, "And if we keep on playing with each other, like what we doing is just friends, or if we just friendly, we both lying to ourselves." And he like, "Okay, love, like it's on you. It's whatever you want to do." So she get the kids. I hope I don't knock this down. So she get the kids. I am gonna knock it down. So she get the kids, and they go to, she go to the hotel room. Bash is waiting on her, mind you.
They need to be on a plane. Home.
I can't stand his
You
ass.
left my kids.
And I tell you, I can't stand Bash. I can't stand her with a passion. But so they get on. She get in the room, and he like, "Where have you been?" She was like, "You need to be quiet because my kids is asleep, and I'm not about to be arguing with you while the kids is in here." And he like, "Well, where you been? Like, you been gone for a long time. Like, your phone don't work." And she like, "You need to wait until I lay my babies down." And she was like, "You left my kids back there, and you know, you knew what, you didn't know them. I did." They went through the whole argument. And he was like, "Well, look at my shirt. Every time. I don't even know why I try to put no white shirt on.
I don't know either.
Acting crazy." So he was like, "They wasn't like alone. They was with people that you know." She was like, "Yeah, I know them, but you don't know them." So she was like, "You know what? I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it." So earlier that day, Aria had gave her a key to her suite that they had. And so she was like, "I'm just going to get up out of here and I'm going to go to Aria's room." So she packed up the kids and she like, "I'm not about to be yelling." She told him like, "F you and your family. Like, I'm not who," because she's like, "The problem is not that I dance, but the problem is the one time I made a decision on my own. Like, y'all, you don't like that because you so used to the Morgan that's in London doing whatever you and your mama want me to do. Like, now I'm here and I'm doing something different. Like, that don't sit well with you. That's what this is about." So she was like, "I'm not staying here because I'm not about to argue with you all night." So she grabbed the kids or whatever and she take them down to the room with Aria and Issa. Now, mind you, Issa and Aria was being grown-ups when she walked in the door. And so she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know." And Issa like, "Girl, she done seen this before. Like, come on, don't stop, keep going." She's like, "Issa." He don't care. He been waiting for 2 years to bag little Aria. He trying to make sure every chance he get, like, come on without this interruption. So she's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'll go into the other room." So she went in the other room, tried to put the babies down or whatever. So they wind up going to sleep. So, and they purpose talking about 2 clusters. I only ate 1 snow crab. This is not no whole cluster. Sorry. I only ate 1. They tried to play me, didn't they?
Are you the one who trying to eat struggle food?
Struggle food?
Yes. You gotta work to eat these foods.
There you go, shut up.
You do need to work to get that out of there.
But it's still good though. So,
anyway.
So she go into the room, put the kids down, and she like, she wished that she could sleep like them. Her mind is all over the place between Bash and between Amik or whatever. So she like, forget it. She went to go take a shower, put on her clothes. They in Vegas. So she's like, "I'm going to go downstairs and go to the casino." So she go downstairs and go to the casino thinking like, "Oh, I'm finna clear my mind. You know, I'm finna get rid of both of these Negroes on my brain."
Yeah, okay.
She go down to the casino. Who at the crap table? Amik. And she said it's like as soon as she walked in the door, it's like somebody leaned over and whispered to his ear like, "Hey, yo, Amik, Morgan at the door." So she's about to try to hurry up and turn around. And I'm like, I don't want to have to deal with him. But he saw her. So she came over there and was like, what you doing or whatever. It looked like you about to get lucky tonight because it was like some girl that was standing next to him that was like brushing all up on him, laughing at his little jokes and shit. Like, girl, gone. You need to find something to do. So she was like, you about to get lucky. He like, nah, I don't pay to play. And she like, what you mean? Talking about she professional. She talking about really? He like, really? He was like, she the type of guy to get me hemmed up in here. It's a price tag on that. So I'm a leave her alone. He like, you want to shoot something? So he give her the dice or whatever. And she said, I don't know how. And she said, I'm not in the mood. I'm going to just get some air. And he like, Mo, it's 1 o'clock in the morning in Vegas. Like, I'm not about to let you walk on the street by yourself. So, she's like, okay. So he tell the dude, like, cash him out or whatever. So he wound up getting his $50,000 leaving up at her. She was like, okay, $50,000. Like, you just got money to blow. Like, you act like it ain't nothing to you. He was like, it's not. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got long money. He ain't say that, but he got long money. So, she was just saying how he done came up. He ain't the same young little cat he used to be or whatever, like running the streets when they was kids. So they get out to the square, not the square.
Yeah.
They get out to the, where they at? What it's called?
Almost here.
Okay. What it's called though?
The strip.
The strip. They get out to the strip and they just walking and talking or whatever. And she finds comfort in Mickey, like, and he's easy to find comfort in. I told y'all, I'm not a Mickey wife. But I like him, though. I respect him. I respect the man that he is. And I love the way that he treats Morgan. I just won't pick him. I would pick Messiah.
Like a nice guy.
He's a really nice guy. He really is. I ain't gonna hold y'all. But, so they get out to the strip or whatever. They walk and they talking. All of a sudden, a drunk girl come past and spill her beer on, on Morgan's shirt. And she said, like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I forgot to take a thumbnail. Yeah, but anyway, so she spilled a drink on her and Morgan, like, it's okay, don't worry about it. So, you know, they got, like, I'm assuming, because I've never been there before, but in the book it says they got the little vendor shops that be up or whatever. So she went over there and she bought a shirt from there, a souvenir shirt.
They had the Aria?
Yeah. And she bought a swimming suit and some trunks. And he like, who about to go swimming? Because I'm a whole OG out here and I'm definitely not about to go swimming. So she wound up getting that and like 6 of the little bottles of Patron or whatever. He like, Mo, what is up? Like, you know, like, this is not gonna go well if you get that Patron. So he was like, you know, and I be on something different when I be on there. She was like, good. Like, so they go to try to go swimming. Now, mind you, it's 1 o'clock in the morning at Vegas. Ain't no swimming pools open. So he like, we can't. Well, on here it say that one, the one that they went to, it wasn't open.
Okay.
So he was like, yo, like, it's closed. Like, pools in Vegas closed at like 6. Like, you can't get in there or whatever. And she said, that's how we gonna sneak in. So he said, you a real thug, huh? She said, you can smack a nigga, but you're afraid to bypass a tiny sign and go to a locked gate. And you know, I'm like, yeah, because that's different. Like, I can smack dude, get in my car and keep going. But if I breaking this thing at Vegas, I ain't from here. Like, that's going to be a whole nother situation. Mm-hmm. So they get into the hotel, to the swimming pool. They get undressed, you know what I'm saying? Because they about to put their swimming suits and stuff on. So they get into the water and they slid in like the jacuzzi, okay? So now the book I told y'all describes Mickey as like, you know, skin like onyx, waves on swim, body chiseled, you know, to the up and up, you know, dark like night. I'll take him. So they got into the water. He like, this feels amazing. And then he told her, like, you know, the twins coming out on stage, like, that was super dope. Like, the crowd was crazy. I can't believe they belong to you. He said, yep, all mine. And he said that body don't look like a body that housed twins, Mo. Now, mind you, you know, Mo thicker than a Snicker, you know what I'm saying? She done gained the freshman 15 with her babies or whatever. She didn't gain a lot of weight with the twins because she was so mentally unstable when she was pregnant with the twins. And so, she said, it felt great. I loved it. Yar's a little shy, but Masari, that boy is a whole trip. He'll do anything. He's fearless, a lot like his daddy, but she didn't say that because, of course, we can't talk about that. So they get into the water. She take a shot. She give him a shot. And then he like, so what you looking at, Mo? Like, you looking but not talking. What's on your mind? So she like, just thinking, you know, I go inside my head sometimes because I know if I spoke my thoughts, I seem ungrateful. He said, you won't, so speak. Now, Meek for Morgan is like, he like her safe place now because he knows her. While he knows Morgan now, and he knew Morgan when she was in a relationship with Messiah, as messed up as that is. So he knows the old Morgan, and he knows the right now Morgan. And so she said, I mean, I have everything, like every luxury with Bash. She said, I damn near live in a castle. His family's name would be my name soon. And it's powerful. She said, money, influence. She got to go get the kids food because they wanted to order something else. They didn't want this. She said she about to graduate med school. Like, my babies are beautiful and healthy. Ethic and Alani are happy. Like, they support me through everything. Bella and Easy love on me. And I still feel like something's missing. Like, none of it's good enough. I'm not in love with him, Meek. Like, I'm about to marry him and I'm terrified. And so that's only one slushie. Oh, I thought you got two. Sorry, y'all. And so she said, I'm about to marry him, but I'm terrified. And so Mickey said, so do something about it. And she said, I can't. Like, I can't. Like, she knew he wouldn't understand, like, what was going on. And basically, like I said, Morgan is using Bash as an scapegoat. Like, I need to find a way to just get away and to get away from here. So I'm just going to use him as my scapegoat or whatever. And so he said, you can, Mo. He said, he your kid's father, not your master. When you ready to step, you let me know. Like, and I'll take care of all that. She said, and what you gonna do, Meek, if I step? He said, you ain't gonna step, so it don't matter. Like, it don't even matter. We don't even have to go through the what ifs. You're not finna lead dude along right now, so we're not even finna go through that. And so he said, I'm about that life. No, she said, I'm about that life. Don't act like you ain't never seen me act up. She said, rolling her eye. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with you acting up, Lil Morgan. And so, and then she said sorry, of course, for when she was acting up. So, she got the Patron bottles out, and she drunk some and then gave him some. And he said, you trouble as fuck, Mo. Like, she said, I'm a good girl, I'm Meek. And he said, no lies told there. And she said, you love me, don't you? He said, no lies told there either. And so she kind of like froze. You know, I'd be like, what? Like, since when did it go from, you know, just me being a pretty girl around the block to you really actually like loving on me? Like, Meek, you on the outside looking in. You don't know me enough to love me. You see a pretty girl, like. And he said, everybody sees a pretty girl, Mo. Like, that's obvious. He said, they probably even see the weak girl. He said, but me, I see the strong girl. Like, I see the bitch in you, Mo. Like, the part you tucked away, but the fire that's trying to start that lives in the deepest parts of you is flickering. And it just can't catch because you won't let it. But I see it. Lil Morgan got the power to burn the whole damn kingdom down. They're inspiring you. Like, you a fighter, Mo. And so, of course, she got emotional because, like, nobody has ever really described her in such a manner or whatever. And so she just was like, wow, like, he does see me, a different side of me or whatever. And so she said, you was in my life. He said, you was in my life every day, Mo. Like, I couldn't touch you. I couldn't have you, but you were there. You walked by me every day. I don't even know if you noticed how you stopped the nigga heart. He said, I saw your smile every day. Every single day, the most beautiful girl I ever seen. He said, that's hard on me, like being in your presence but not being present, putting all that in the box so I wouldn't do no disrespectful shit. Like, he said, you weren't mine. And any other man or any other gal, like, I would have snatched you. But Messiah, that was my brother, and he needed you more. He said it wasn't nothing to be done, no moves to be made. You was with my nigga. And so the shit I felt couldn't exist. I shut the shit down. But some of the shit that has run through my mind about you, I have no business thinking about you like that. So she told me, I'm not perfect, Meek. Like, you feel that way because you don't know how messed up shit about me. She was like, but I'm spoiled, I'm selfish, and I'm a handful. He said, handful or not, you love Morgan Atkins. He said, just looking at you right now is love. He said, you and love the same. It's just who you are. I feel that shit every time you place those fucking eyes on me. He said, you drive a nigga crazy. Tell me, got me ready to air shit out if your smile dipped just a little bit. He said, your smile dips around him, Mo, and my trigger finger be itching. So like I said, when you ready to step, you just let me know.
Okay? Shit.
You ready to step? You just let me know. So long story short, because I can't read all this because this video gonna be long. So long story short, they wind up getting semi-frisky in the jacuzzi, okay? Like he take her swimming panty things down, and he got on to taste the rainbow real quick. Well, not real quick, but he tastes the rainbow, and she was nervous that he was gonna see the tattoo that she had covered up, because she used to have Messiah's name written like on her, not on her, but on like her stomach next to her hoo-ha, but she got it covered up with some butterflies. And so he kissed there too, you know what I'm saying, and tasted the rainbow and all the other flavors that was down there. He went on here, but she got nervous, like, no, but oh my God, we cannot do this. So she got up and was like, we gotta go, like, we gotta go. But let me tell y'all what he did before he dived in to taste the rainbow. So he like get down there, they kissing or whatever. And so when he get down, you know, face to face with her rainbow, he like put his hands together like he about to pray.
I can't. I cannot. I can't.
So he put his hands like a steeple, you know, and he about to pray. And she like, what are you doing? And he like, I nigga gotta pray, gotta bless his meal.
Like,
come on, Meek, like gone. So he did what he had to do, said what he said he had to say, and just went completely nuts down under. And so, like, he, you know, talking her through the process. I cannot read what he's saying because it is not. Nope. So in the midst of them going, you know, getting there, he told her like, he told her like, feed it to me, Mo.
Oh my.
And she like, you know, go ahead, and in the process, he was like, you got it, like you got it. And so she froze, like, because that's something that Messiah used to say to her, except he would say, yo, shorty, you got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, I can't do this. Like, this is bad. Like, we shouldn't be doing this. Like, this is a mistake. What am I doing? He like, whoa, like, talk to me. He was like, I thought we was on the same page. Like, he like, I didn't mean to offend you, love. Like, I hope that ain't what I did. So she just like, was like, I can't handle it. So she hurry up, get herself dressed. I'm finna finish this book in this video. I ain't even gonna prolong it. So she go upstairs, and try to go back to her room. Like, maybe if I hurry up and get in here to see Bash again, like, it'll set me straight. I won't be trying to do none of this stuff. But when she get in there, he was asleep. So she like, oh, you know, I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't have nobody to stop me. So she thinking like, am I really ready to do this? Like, am I gonna throw in the towel to be with the Meek? And I really got this whole little life planned or whatever with Bash. So she like, well, you know, I'm like, whatever, like, I'm on the edge, like, I'm just gonna do it. So she like put her swimming suit on. Now, man, she got a swimming suit on, towel wrapped around her waist. How you gonna explain that when you go back in there with Bash that where your clothes was that you had from earlier? Like, girl, what you got going on? So she like, forget it. Like, so she get in the elevator. She like, I'm finna go up there. Like, I know a room number in 2514. I'm going up there. So she go to the hotel room and she knock on the door. So when she knock on the door, he on the phone. So he like, hey, yo, bro, like, I'm good up with you in the morning. Like, so when she get to the door, she like, I need it. He like, nah, Mo. Like, no. You know, like, nah, no. Like, we not about to do this. You didn't want to do it before, and I know why you didn't want to do it, and I'm going to respect that. So go ahead on, because we not finna do this. And he like, nah. She said, I'm not easy to dismiss. Like, that easy to move on from, Mo. I mean, so fuck Mo, forget her like that. And so he said, I ain't curving you, Morgan. Like, he said, you're just not ready. Let's press pause, wait. If it's supposed to happen, it'll happen. If it ain't, it won't. So I don't know if he was like up close on tour. I can't remember. I'm trying to. So she like, I need it, Meek. I need it. I can't wait. So I think he must have walked up on her. So she must have slid her hand down there and said hello to his Johnson, because I'm trying to be as clean as possible. She introduced her hand stroke to his Johnson or whatever. And he like, Mo, you know how, like, come on, like, let's not do this. He like, stop, love. Like, we both know this is wrong. She said, but what if it's not? Like, but what if it's not? Like, what if it's not wrong?
He's talking a lot.
And so, because for real, like, you got to think, he thinking about it from the grand scheme of things. Like, he is thinking about it like she's vulnerable, and he don't want to.
Give me what I asked for.
No, like, that's a lot. Like, he don't want to expose her in her vulnerableness. Not only is she vulnerable because she with a man that she want to be with, but she's also vulnerable because that's your best friend's girl. Or used to be girl. And Mickey don't know it now, but she got 2 kids by Messiah. So it's like everybody in the hood gonna think I'm sketchy, I'm a snake, because now I'm smashing my best friends.
Technically, he's dead.
It don't matter. He's not dead though.
What? She don't know that right now.
Well, we do.
What? We don't matter.
Like, I don't care about y'all saying, like, I know I love Mick and I love the way he loves Morgan. I promise y'all I do. But I could not, like, you married right now, if you die, there's no way I would be with your husband. I don't care what you say or he say.
My husband, nor did you like him before this happened. Like, y'all didn't know each other before us, and you wouldn't, like, having eyes on him before that y'all didn't build.
That make it worse.
Right. But it's a situationship. Like,
nah.
Like, of course you wouldn't do nothing with my husband because y'all don't know each other. Y'all ain't never been in the same rims or like, around each other.
I wouldn't do that with anybody you was with or that I knew.
Listen to me.
Because I can't understand this one.
But in their sense, they were always together. Now, I ain't never read this book. I'm just reading. I just listen to her when she be doing videos. I ain't never read this book. But they always around each other. They friends. They've been tight. He was tight with her before him and Messiah ever.
No.
Right?
No. Morgan was tight with them because of Messiah. Their relationship was built because of the relationship.
But they always been together.
All three of them.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Always been together. Me, just from this book, not in real life, I feel like, because he's supposed to be dead, I would want you to take care of my woman.
And he told him to.
Yeah, take care of my woman.
In book 6, that's exactly what he told him to.
Go ahead and take it.
In book 6, he said, if I got to pick somebody, I want you to take care of my bitch. Like, I know you're going to do it right. I know you're going to take care of property. He's like, because the way you look at her, it's like you see her through my eyes. That's what he said. But guess what? He's not dead.
We don't, but they don't know that.
I don't give a damn.
We know.
I don't.
They don't know. So
I'm on the fence. Like, I really am on the fence. The realistic side of me, I would never do that.
I don't know the relationship like you do. I just know.
Yeah, like the realistic side of me, I would never do that. Like any of my friends, I would never pursue a relationship with their spouse, whether they dead or not. No. But I can understand how her and Morgan and Mickey can be close. I can.
Yeah, but anyway, no.
But regular, no. And so he told her, like, the shit I want to do to you. Now, babe. She said, show me. So he tried to, like, grip her shoulders and lean back. You know, babe, because I don't want to do. I ain't never known for Murder Meek to hesitate. And so she said, what was right and wrong anyway? Shoot first, ask questions later. Remember? He said, Mo, I ain't the nigga to hit something and get his shit back. You hear me? He said, if it's what I think it is, I'm going to be possessive over that shit. And I'm going to want it when I want it. And nigga can't touch you if I'm touching you. Because I'm going to kill him. I'm going to get real ignorant. And I want y'all to know in this book, that's what it say. Ignorant. I-G''N-A-N-T over mine. She said, Meek, like, it took everything in me to come to your room right now. All that I had. Every piece of courage I could find. Can we work out the details later? So they go do the grown up, okay? In the most imaginable positions and hold your ankles, love. Grab your back, love. Put your knees down, love. Scoot your body over here. Let me lift you up here. I can't taste it from that side. Like, I'm talking about they done told Vegas all the way up, okay? And she said, this is bad. This is so bad. He like, nah, love, this is good. This is all good, Mrs. Atkins. So he said, so good. So, yep, they doing all the grown-up stuff, so I can skip past that. And they did all this stuff all night long, okay? So when they wake up in the morning, she's like, I gotta go. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't know how I'm even explain where I even been, because it's just, she got hickeys on her neck. I mean, it's just a whole night full of passion. Okay?
Ring right there and be like,
okay. Whole night. So that's how you ask you, like, you good? Like, did I leave you good? Did I leave your body good? Like, did I leave your mind clear? Like, so, and she said, so what now? He like, we just taking one step at a time. Like, you know, I don't want to put too much pressure on you. Like, I'm going to take it real slow. So, they ordered like room service or whatever, so he ordered like some pancakes and all this stuff. He wound up getting her some clothes to wear because he just ordered them to the room, like, cause he just that thoughtful or whatever. So she go back to he tell her like let me get that one more time before I leave. And she like, no. And she like, I'm hungry. So he said, here, you can have the food. Let me just get this one more time. And she like, I can't. I got to go. The twins wake up early. He like, this is fast food, love. He was like, I promise. It's going to be real fast. And she like, no. He like, okay, let me pick a song out of my phone. And then if you just give me whatever time the song is, then I'm gonna be done when the song over. So they picked the song. He picked the longest song in his playlist. And so it was Marcus Houston, Naked. So they get what they need to get, and she get what she need to get, and and bang, bang, bang. So he said, thank you, Miss Atkins, for blessing the nigga. He said, made a young nigga from Flint dreams come true like a motherfucker. You know how so he leave. She go back to so he get on the phone and he get to arguing with somebody on the phone. So she's like, I don't have no clothes. And he like show her the bag, got shoes in there. She got some Adidas outfit in there. Like he went on here to get her together. So he told her like, I'll call you when we get back if that's okay. And she said, are we sure about this? People will talk. They'll think. He said, what they want to think. As long as you know what it is, I'm good. And so, she said, I don't like being judged, Meek. Like, I don't like being whispered or stared at. He said, they do that anyway. Every time you enter a room, they talk and they stare. So, you have no clue what you do, love. And he said, no fucking clue. She said, I'm afraid of this with you. He said, no bullshit, love, me too. Like, you know what I mean? So I can press pause. I can act like none of this ever happened if you want me to, Mo. The ball's in your court. She said, well, how will it ever happen again if I act like it didn't happen at first? So, they leave or whatever. So, they both wind up getting to, Aria and Issa's room. I'm gonna have to stop because this video is gonna be too long. But or can I make it go? So they wind up going to Aria, and Morgan wind up going back to Aria and Issa's room, and then of course Meek wind up meeting him over there because him and Issa had some business with some guy, and a little bit outside of Vegas anyway. So when they got in there, it was kind of like awkward because Morgan and Meek just left each other. And Aria, she that one friend like me, like, like where you was at all night? Like what you was doing? Like I was looking for you. You wasn't in there. And now she trying to play like, nothing did happen. And then when Meek come in, Yali Pop, like she run to him. He pick her up. Now they at the table. Yali feed them Cheerios. No, but she was like, oh. She's like, where you was at last night? She was like, I just went to the casino, walked around, got a fresh air. She's like, oh.
Don't lie to me in front of people.
Yeah,
okay.
She was like, oh, fresh air, okay. Okay. So I guess that hickey on your neck. She's like, oh my gosh. She's like, oh my God. So now she got a hickey on her neck.
Hickeys. I ain't had no good hickey. And I'm like,
so she like, you staying or you leaving? She was like, I can't stay. Like, I gotta go. And so Mickey was like, do you want to stay? Or do you want to leave? Like to go back home. He was like, because you can do what you want to do. You just need to say what you want to do. So Aria was like, okay, Mickey, okay. Like, she was like, now, bitch, you better spill it. Because I know it is something. Like, y'all ain't about to be Googling ads over each other. You got y'all at the table feeding him Cheerios. And that's just the only time y'all spend time together. Like, girl, lies. Tell somebody else because you ain't finna lie to me. She was like, Aria, like, we can't do this right now. She was like, I got the kids. She's like, girl, fuck them kids. She was like, tell me.
Okay.
Tell me what happened. So she told her, like, oh, my God, it was so magical. And, I can't believe I waited so long, but I feel so bad. Aria was like, how long y'all been doing this? Like, I know y'all ain't been doing this since Messiah was alive. She's like, never. We would never do nothing like that. So, she's like, but I'm engaged. Aria said, and you shouldn't be. Like, let's just go ahead and put it up like this. She's like, Meek makes me feel, I don't know. He make you feel, well, she was like, the last time I felt like this, I was with Messiah. And he makes me feel like I'm all he sees. She's like, I know I can't have him. I can't love him. She was like, love him, Mo. She was like, how long y'all been doing this? Like, she was like, since London. Like, he the reason why I had came back or whatever. So, she told her, like, I can't leave Bash. And she told her, like, and you don't owe Messiah anything. Like, I know you feel indebted to him. Like, because that's your, Aria did know, because that's your baby daddy or whatever. She was like, but he's dead. Like, you can't be loyal to a man that's dead or whatever. So, she was like, well, if you think Meek is going to play the side nigga, he's not. And he's not. Like, if you highly mistaken, she's like, men like Meek, they don't do that. Like, they don't be in the shadows. Next thing you know, he going to blow Bash up. And it's just going to be all she wrote. So.
And they just engaged. Just call it off.
I mean, We all said that, but we 3 books later, and she still ain't left Bash.
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't have said that. Sorry, y'all.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, not bad. But so then Issa and Amit get in the car and they try to go meet this dude named Hawk because they're trying to figure out how to get some money from him because he want to have his trucks come up and down the highways in Michigan, and the highways up and down in Michigan are owned by them. So don't nobody go up and down Michigan without paying a toll, so to speak. So when they got in the car, Issa was like, "So you decided to I guess you decided to do what Messiah told you to do with Morgan." He's like, "Nah, this ain't got shit to do with Messiah." He was like, I don't know what it's about, but it ain't for play, and I ain't looking for permission. And so Issa was like, be careful with her, bro. We all know how it ended last time. Most family, we all fucked that up when it came to her. She don't deserve that twice. And so Mickey was like, she didn't deserve it the first time, and I don't intend on fucking up. Like, I don't. He was like, so is we going to talk about who I'm fucking, or are we going to talk about this money move? Because they're, he was like, can I just ask one last question? He was like, I have to know what she's sitting on. Like, she got to be sitting on gold for both of y'all to be love sick the way y'all are. He like, nah, man, you know it ain't enough for discussion. He was like, because, Messiah was real secretive about how that was laying. He was like, and you ain't finna get nothing out of me either. Like, man, dang. Like, so they went to go see this dude named Hawk, and he kind of like Indian, I guess, of some descent. And they basically make up a big business deal with him. So he basically paying them close to $250,000 a week to let these trucks go up and down the highway. Mm-hmm. So that's what the deal they made with him. So I don't even really got to get too deep into that. I'm trying to end it without having to do another video after this. So then, since Bash wound up coming back to Michigan, Morgan and brain freeze. No. Yep. So he, of course, they wind up separating or whatever. So they wind up taking a private jet back to London because they didn't want to fly commercial because Christiana, she doesn't fly commercial. I cannot stand her. Okay. Bash mama.
Oh.
She gets on my nerves. She Flint bred, but she married into money with her stinking ass. But anyway, so she told her, like, you need to smile. Like, you always sulking down. And then Bash like, ease up, mom. Like, you always ride her tail or whatever. And she was like, sometimes I swear. What did she tell her? Oh, she said, you sulk so much that I think you don't know what family you marrying into.
A bit.
And so Morgan said, sometimes I think you forget what family I come from. Like, come on, cause baby, I come from the same money you married into. So don't try to play me like you just got a one up on me. Like, I got banks, money, and money upon money in the bank. Like, my stepdaddy, real daddy, whatever daddy ethic, he got long money that's just gonna keep on coming. So you and your husband can get on. But anyway, and so she said, we already had too much to repair with your little stunt you pulled or whatever dancing. So she's like, whatever. She's like, I don't know what got into you, what type of attitude that you done got all of a sudden since you decided to come back to Flint. And Morgan talking about good. But she didn't say it. She was thinking it. Hey. So she wound up getting a phone call, I think, from Amisa. She tried to hurry up and go on a... No, she sent him a message. And so she sent him a message and said, is it bad that I miss you? Like, nah, love, that ain't bad at all. And she said, that thing you did last night, like with your tongue, I'm going to need you to do that again ASAP. He like, love, no nasty talk. Nasty talk. He said, shit gonna kill a nigga. Okay. So she said she was going to lie down for a minute because she felt like she needed to call him. So she wound up calling him FaceTime or whatever. And she said, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. I know you said you had business. He was like, business is interrupting you, Mo. He said, how can I be of service, love? And that's what I love about him, because he is sweet and like give you all the attention. So, and she said, just like that, huh? Stop everything for old me. And he like, every time. She said, I just wanted to see you. He said, so stay. Like, she said, I'm on a jet right now, Morgan. I can't. No, she said, I'm on the jet right now and I can't. He said, yeah, I'm already not liking this. Like, not liking what? He said, you telling me no. She said, so ask you something I could say yes to. He said, you miss me? And she said, like crazy. And she said, God, what have you done to me? He said, nah, Mo. A nigga chest been mad tender since you walked out the room this morning. He said, what have you done to me, love? And she said, I just loved on you a little bit. That's all. I know you're not lacking no female attention. But all you get from women is physical. It's all about sex. She said, I give you a little bit more. Not the major. He said, so you loving on me, Mo? And she said, only questions you can say yes to, remember? And so she said, you want me to love you, Amik? He said, very much so, Morgan Atkins, but let a nigga earn it. He said, I ain't afraid to earn it. I can make some plans to do that. And so she said, I got to go, about to take off. And he said, call me when you land. And she said, I'll text you. He said, we ain't doing easy, remember? Texting is easy. I need to look at you in your eyes when you bullshit me.
I can't.
That's what he said. And she said, that only applies to me. He said, nah, love. In this equation, you the only one with the potential to break hearts around here. He said, I'm going to carry you proper, Morgan Atkins, but I got a feeling you going to drop a nigga shit on the floor. Walk all over it. Ding my shit up. She said, never. I'm going to love you real good. I mean, I just want to be the one you remember. He said, you can't be that. And she said, and why the hell not? And he said, to remember you means I have to lose you. He said, no, I ain't doing that. I'm going to do my part more. And eventually that corny nigga going to be the one reminiscing. And so she said, I got to go. Then they hung up. No, she said, they hang up because right now you got me on some sucker shit. He said, I don't like to disconnect from you more. I swear to God, I've been messed up since you climbed out my bed earlier. She said, yeah, I know what you mean. And she said she wanted to go on a real date, like to go skating. And he was like, skating? Like roller skating? And he said, we'll see. No, she said, I want to skate. He said, I don't do the skating, but we'll see, love. Now hang up. And she said, do I have to? And he said, yeah, you do. Now, you got me out here kicking in broad daylight. Like, come on, you know, babe, hang up. And so that's when Bash came to the door and was like, we're about to take off. And she said, I'll FaceTime you when I get home. And he said, okay. And then I think she might have called his name. And then he said, yeah, love. And she said, I think this might be something good. He said, I think you're right. So he hung up. They hung up. Everything went crazy. And I think I could do the rest of this in 9 minutes. We might as well go for this hour-long video. So Messiah is back. And not only is he back, but he be in the city now. Like, he in the city now, like, I'm coming to get my bitch. Like, y'all not about to have, Y'all not finna move on without me. So he wound up going to Savior School. Now, Savior is his best friend, Blue. And Blue is a girl. Savior is his best friend's Blue's son. So he wound up going to the school to pick up Savior. Like, you know, now mind you, nobody knows he's alive at this point. So he goes to pick up Savior from school. And then when he go pick up Savior from school, on his way to get to Blue house, he could hear her on the phone. Like, what do you mean he didn't get off the bus? Like, he get on the bus every day. What do y'all mean y'all can't find my son? Like, y'all need to find my son. And Savior come in the door like, I'm right here, Ma. Uncle Messiah picked me up from school. Now, Blue ain't seen Messiah in 2 years and she think he dead. So she done dropped the phone. She like hyperventilating. Like, I can't believe you here. Like, how are you standing in front of me right now? Like, you got a lot of talking to do. Like, you owe me a hell of an explanation. And he like, yeah, I know. He was like, but I got to get back to my because I've been gone for too long. And so he was like, but I can't come back because I know if Ethics see me, he definitely gonna knock a nigga brains out. Like, it ain't gonna be one of them like, oh yeah, what's up, bro? Like, where you been? I ain't seen you in a long time. It's gonna be one of them pow, like it ain't even gonna be. And she was like, he loves you though. Like, they whole family love you. Like, I think they'll be able to accept you, you know, if you explain to them everything that happened. So I think they wound up setting up something for Morgan to go and try on wedding dresses, and she just really didn't want to try on wedding dresses, but they made her go anyway. And so they made her go anyway, and so she wound up taking Aria with her. But of course, when she's sitting there trying on the dress, she just like looking real sad, like, I just really don't want to do this. She's like, this is so stupid. Like, I don't even know why they even asked me to do this. And Aria looking at her like, you know, I'd be like, friend, she'll like, excuse me, can we get the room for a minute? And Christiana was like, oh no, like, they're doing press right now. She was like, it's cute that you thought I asked, but can y'all get up out of here because we need the room for a minute. That's me. I'm that friend. Go ahead on, because we need to do this real quick. She's like, what's going on? She was like, I can't do this. She was like, I'm just so sad. She was like, can you just please call him for me? And she's like, who, Ethic? You want me to call Ethic? She was like, no, call Amik. She's like, well, don't call and just drop my location, and he gonna come. So they in the wedding shop. She's standing up here with this wedding dress on. Aria drops the location and he come. You know how bad I gotta go. So he was like in the middle of handling the guy that was betraying them. But when Morgan called, when he got that location, he was like, oh, she must be in trouble. So she must need me. So he go and he like pull up to the place on his bike. Like, what is this? Like, why she got me coming to a bridal salon or whatever? So he see her standing on the podium thing. And so when he walked in, the lady was like, hey, how are you doing, handsome? Can I help you? He was like, nah, no, you can't. He was like, but she can. And so when she got down off the podium, like, she just got down and just ran to him. You know, but I just need you to go. So she's like, come on, get me out of here, get me out of here. So she done left out of this place with a $10,000 wedding dress on the back of his bike. Christiana is there. That's Bash Mama. They got TV people there, the news people, because they're like the royal family.
Oh, okay.
So he like, you know, how much time do I got with you, love? She's like, let's not even just worry about that. So they was basically doing a grown up again in his living room with this $10,000 wedding dress. She's like, what am I gonna do with this dress? He's like, just call the boutique and pay for it. She's like, just that easy, $10,000. He was like, just that easy, like. So she wound up calling. So of course she pulled that stunt, and then Messiah wound up meeting Ethic while Ethic was at the cemetery talking to Raven. So he was able to tell Ethic what happened and what went on and why he was gone for so long. And that's how he feel like his way to get back to Morgan is, of course, to get through Ethic first. So Ethic told him, like, you know, it ain't gonna be too many more of these things. You only got one more time. Like, I loved you though, like a brother/son. So I'm gonna let you in, but we gotta do this at my pace. Like, Morgan is super vulnerable. She's fragile. She's not gonna be able to handle it if you just show up on her. Like, she's gonna be somewhere confused. So that's for real how this book ends. Like, I can end this video right here without even I can stop there, because that's what ends. I don't think I forgot anything or left out anything major. Wait a minute.
Just wait a minute, hold tight.
Yeah, like, I forgot a part. He told her, you know, go ahead and release for me, be a good girl, and wet that shit up, love.
Wait a minute, hold tight.
Well, Mickey gone, okay?
Hold
just
tight.
gone. He told her that he would take it off and give it to her, so she can take it with her wherever she go. He said it's property of Queen Atkins, love, like, whatever you want to do. So they was doing the grown up, okay? And then that was him talking to Ethic. Yeah, and that's it. Ta-da! The next one is just like, I think, yeah, so that's it. So we leave off at the end. Morgan and Mickey is doing a grown up, and she done left the wedding studio with this $10,000 dress on. Messiah done met back with Ethic, and now they about to try to figure out how he can come back around. Issa and Arya, or they done broke up and made up. Now they done made this deal with Hawkins. So now we have to figure out in Butterfly 2 what's going to happen. She's still engaged to Bash. She's still doing a grown up with Mickey, but this is still new. Not only is she doing a grown up with Mickey, but like I said, she engaged to Bash, and now Messiah is lurking in the background. So, like, what is she gonna do when she found out that he alive?
I don't want to be here. I don't.
So, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging with me today for this long video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would be so excited if you did. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And until next time, bye-bye, Jujubee.